Hello guys, I welcome you all again on behalf of the IELTS Platform Academy. And this time I'm bringing to you real IELTS speaking test questions. Now you might ask me why it's important. Well, if you are preparing for your IELTS test, you must practice. And for that, the best thing to do is to practice with the real questions. Now these questions that I'm going to share with you in this presentation, in this video, basically from September 2017. So it's not even 2 weeks to say. Okay, so these are the real questions that I got in my IELTS exam, and I'm sharing this on behalf of the IELTS Platform Academy. Okay, so let's start. Okay, first of all, the first part, the questions that I got. Well, you might know from my previous video that there are 3 parts, and this was the introduction part. So the first question I got was, can you tell me your full name, please? Then the examiner said, can I see your ID? And I handed my passport to him. Next, he asked me, where do you live? Then, tell me about an interesting place in your town or the city where you live. Do you like it when it rains? Yes or no, and why? Do you think the weather affects a person's mood? Why? Well, there are a total of 12 questions, but I don't remember 2 of them, so I will continue from 7 to 10 now. Was there any time when you went out without umbrella or a raincoat and it started to rain? What happened? So I was supposed to tell about that. Do you remember any friend from your primary school? Are your friends mostly from school or from workplace? Do you use internet for chatting with friends online? So these are the 10 questions that I remember, and you must practice this. Now, why it's important to practice with these? Because, as you might know, the IELTS test likes to repeat the question. So whatever questions you're getting in the speaking test, they will repeat it for at least 2 to 3 months. Same set of questions. So you're very likely to get the same questions, and these are the real questions. Okay? So let's go to the next part. You know, the second part for the IELTS test is the cue card. I've actually, guys, explained all the parts of the IELTS speaking test in my previous video. So if you haven't looked at the video, so please go to my channel and do look at the video so you can understand how many parts are there, what is involved in each part, so it makes sense. Okay, guys? Okay, for this one, the cue card topic I got for this part was, describe a good parent that you know. And there were 4 bullet points given. It was, who is this? So who is this person that I think is a good parent? How do you know them? What's my relationship? Is he my uncle or my aunt or whoever it is? Why do you think he or she is a good parent? So in this one, I had to give the reasons why I think that this person is a good parent. And I'm really sorry, but I don't remember the last bullet point. But there were 4 given, and you're usually given 4 bullet points. Okay, now, but I would like to give a tip over here for the people who are preparing for the second part, for the cue card. You are not supposed to only use the 4 points, okay, the 4 bullet points that are given. Because the point is, you need to speak for at least 2 minutes, okay? Let's say you can speak for a minute or 2, but it's best to speak for the whole 2 minutes. But it really increases your mark, okay? So you can include anything. And I'll be making another video of the answers that I gave to these questions and how you should approach each part of the speaking test, but there will be separate videos. So do subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with the new videos that I post, okay? And then there was a follow-up question. Do other people think the same about him or her? Then we moved on to the third part and the final part of the speaking test. So the examiner said something like this. We have been talking about a good parent in part 2 of the test. Now, I would like to ask you some general questions related to that. Let's talk about the parenting skills. So the first question was, Let's discuss the typical situation of today, where both parents have to go to work. What options are available in your country for the care of the young children? I had to talk about the situation, like, what options are there in my country? Like, for example, they can be left in a daycare, or they can be left with parents or mother-in-laws or whatever. The next question, do you think that the parenting skills have changed over the past 10 to 20 years? So I had to comment on the change that has happened in the last decade, okay? The next question, do you think it is right that the parents leave their children in front of the TV after coming back from work because they are really tired? So I have to give my opinion here. What do I think? And is it good or is it bad? And if it's good and bad, then I need to explain. The next question, do you think it's important for the parents to spend time with the children, and why? Okay, guys, let me give you a very important tip for the speaking section. When you go for your speaking test, try to elaborate. What I mean by that is, when you say yes, it's good, or yeah, no, it's bad, or something like that, just don't give a yes or a no, okay? It's a very bad thing. It's a very wrong thing to do in the IELTS speaking test, okay? You need to expand, okay? As an example, do you think it's important for the parents to spend time with the children? So if you say yes, it's important, it's really essential, okay? You shouldn't use the same words. You shouldn't say important. You should say essential, or it's really some other word that you can think of, okay? You need to use synonyms. And I have covered this thing in my previous video, so if you haven't, please check it out. So when you say that, and they're asking why, so you need to give reason, okay? Whenever you give a yes or no, or your opinion, you need to elaborate on why you are saying that, okay? It's more or less like the writing task, where you give your opinion, the opinion essay, you give your opinion, and then you tell why. In the speaking test also, it's the same, okay? The format is the same. You have to tell yes or no, or why you agree or you disagree with this thing, or why this thing is bad or good. And then you explain, you expand, you give the reasons why. It's very important. Otherwise, you're not going to get a good mark. So it's essential that you really expand, you elaborate, okay? Another tip I'm going to give you is to be friendly, okay? Friendly with the examiner. What I mean by that is that talk to the examiner just like as if you're talking to a friend, okay? Don't be nervous. I know it's very difficult. You are under exam conditions, you're having your IELTS exam and everything. But remember to calm down, okay? And do it, okay? So, if you found this video helpful, kindly like my video and subscribe to my channel for more helpful videos on the IELTS test. Okay, please show your support, like my video, subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with my new videos, because I'll be posting more videos with more helpful tips for the IELTS test. Thank you so much for watching.